Okay, so I already explained to Beard what happened in your guys' session last time when I played with him like last weekend. But the very short amount of what happened with him in his session is him and the Tua and like the three Rebels characters that were with him had to find their way out. They got lost for a little bit because Beard had to roll with skills he didn't actually have any points in. And then they fought a giant lizard monster that was down there that was in the way. And then they fought some Legion soldiers that just happened to basically be going down like near the exit where were leaving, where it was just a couple soldiers and one of the elite guardsmen that previously had lightsabers, but this one just had an electro staff. Because I didn't think would have been fair to have him with a lightsaber when he wasn't really fighting any skilled Jedi type
True.
characters. Because like Ezra was there, but this is like season 1 or 2-ish Ezra where he doesn't really know what he's doing. So he would have just got his ass kicked.
Right.
And then he reunited with everybody else. And you guys just visited the rebels and have been like chilling while waiting to go on your next mission. And I'm actually going to say Grow used the Bacta tank and does not have a critical injury anymore.
Yay!
Might as well get some use out of that thing.
Yeah.
I think we made a joke last time he was in a Bacta tank that we gave him shampoo and conditioner when he went in there.
You put him in there, all of a sudden you just come back a little while later as he's lathering up, and you just see a freaking abominable snowman in there.
So before we actually really get into much anything, is there anything anyone wants to do with like their money or anything? And then and Beard, you were mentioning restocking grenades. I'm just gonna say like that the rebels gave you like 5 more grenades to use.
Okay.
Didn't I purchase a gift?
present? A present?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if you subtracted the funds from your list or not. I remember you talking about it. Let me look because I can probably tell by how much money you have whether or not you did or not.
I don't know if there's any more gear I really want for Grow.
At the moment, anyhow. Like
he's got a big ass gun. He's got a lightsaber.
You could look into upgrading your armor at some point, but that might be something you want to put more thought into.
Right.
The other thing is I feel weird about putting armor on a Wookiee.
Yeah, because Wookiees usually don't wear that much armor.
The main thing that I think most people are going to want at this point are like mods for their weapons and stuff to make them better. But the thing is that actually requires a little more research into what mods there are and what they do, which would take way too long to do while we're trying to play.
Yeah, not live on stream. Come with a plan. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you subtracted the credits for the item from your.
How much was it?
Let me look. I gotta double check because I. Actually, do I have that in the freaking store prices?
I'm an idiot. I left my books back in my car.
Actually, maybe you did because it's only 900 credits.
Yeah. Okay. So she buys a special gift. Gets a special inscription written on it. And I'll tell you what it is later. And are we able to roleplay now, or we just?
I think we're good. We're all caught up on everything, unless somebody has like a question about anything.
So Shula's going to go up to Beard with this wrapped item.
Oh.
Okay.
And she tries to hide her best her ability behind her back, but you can clearly see it.
It's too big.
And she goes, I know we had a rough start when we first met, and I feel that I should show a token of appreciation for being a solid rock for me this whole time. It's hard to take everything on my own, and it's nice to have some help. So I got you this, and she hands you this wrap thing, and it's like looks like a huge paperweight wrapped in some cloth. And so, what do you do with it? Beard?
I'm here. I'm sorry, dealing with something real quick, but I heard what.
Mm.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I take the gift from you and I kind of look over it and say thank you for the gift. Do you want me to open
you
it
take the-
now?
Yeah,
Or
yes, please.
okay, I open the gift.
And you see a pick a color that goes with your armor or whatever, or
Okay,
his color scheme or whatever.
Probably white
Gotcha.
because I think he's mostly wearing white laminate armor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a white Cortosis shield with a strange inscription on the inside facing you. If you don't know what a Cortosis is, it's one of the few metals that's immune to lightsabers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Shola goes, the inscription is the Arcanian word for family.
Yes.
thank you. I
And-
haven't had a family in a long.
And just as a side note, I'm going to add that there's also like on the back side of the shield, there's like a holster spot that's big enough to stick your blaster in if you needed to.
Okay, cool. Like I said, I just say thank you, and I haven't had a family in a long time. It's very nice to have people that have your back and stuff like.
Now Zaref's went silent.
No,
Yeah.
she's just kind of taking in the moment and then just going. I go talk to Nathan now.
Oh,
Yeah, so just a quick aside. While the shield does not like add soak value for you,
Yeah.
it does add like 2 black dice to any attack against you.
Oh, nice,
Gotcha.
nice. I was gonna say it's like, oh, talking to Beard makes her happy. Talking to Nathan makes her depressed.
Rage.
Gotta go talk to Nathan now. Oh dear.
Oh, he's
No,
so boring.
and
He's such
yes.
an
And on their way to Nathan, she runs into Hermit.
Oh,
I just dragged him up because I forgot he had been shoved down there because he wasn't with you guys during the last adventure.
hello.
He's basically just like sitting on the floor doing what looks like meditation.
Eh?
And Shoa looks at Hermit. Have you been keeping an ears close to the crew of this ship?
He goes, I listen when I think I'm needed, but I haven't really had to do much anything so far.
Okay, I'm gonna try to say this without laughing.
Okay.
So, has Nathan said anything about me since our incident on Tatooine? Because she's not said a word to me since then.
You're asking Hermit this?
Yeah.
As a joke, I guess it's a joke dialogue.
He
There
goes,
we go.
He goes, Nathan hasn't talked to me much. I think he's just been interested in how my body functions as a droid because he's a technician.
And Shola just kind of grunts a little. It's like, sure, he's interested in your body.
Ooh.
And she just kind of walks off. God, stop. Going.
I just think it's funny. You just ask him these random questions. You don't ask him anything about the fact that he's a droid that appears to be meditating.
Not
No,
even a
Sheila's
second
pro-
out of the eye or a race
Well,
of the eyebrow. Just
Sheila
move on.
meditates all the time, and she sees a droid that thinks it's a human by eating popcorn and so forth. So I don't think she's going to question this.
No, he
There
doesn't
are
really.
no questions. We just move right along.
So, anybody else can do anything, or
I don't think Nathan's gonna do. Nathan's just gonna do his usual stuff, like just making sure the ship's okay.
and then right behind Nathan, you hear Nathan.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have anything to say to me?
I turn behind, and it is Shola, right?
Right.
Yeah. They're like, uh, what's what's wrong? Is there anything that I can help you with? He's dumb as a sack of bricks right now.
Yeah, she's just kind of twirling her hair and just with her finger and just going. Do you notice anything different?
Oh, it's like I look at he does like the like I don't get it, and then it's like and then his cheeks turn red. It's like wait, be like and as a joke he says, wait, what's different?
I'm convinced that Nathan is really Naruto.
he like it's like if that's what I think is being set up is like he kind of is trying to understand, but he's also dumb as a sack of bricks when it comes to that. Oh, actually, like just to be sure, like me, not Nathan. What's different about Shola right now?
Oh, she just did her hair.
Oh, okay, okay.
Still funny though.
Yeah. He looks closer and like examines her, like a little scratching his chin, like it's like, oh, you did your hair different. Oh, okay. Nice.
She's like
Awkward
she's
silence.
she's just speechless, like in the awkward way. The way he just summed that up.
This is the guy that I like.
This is like. I think the show's like thinking is like sometimes it feels like banging my head to a wall in her head, but
Talking to a brick wall.
it's just like, so is there anything else you like to talk to me about? Anything?
Well, if it's all right with you, I guess we could talk more about the Force.
Oh, so
uh,
that's why you haven't talked to me since tattooing.
I'm just suddenly picturing like Roger 1 suddenly bursting in and going, "Did somebody say the Force?"
well,
That doesn't happen though, so don't
No,
don't
keep
react
going.
to that
That's
as a
fine.
thing that
That's
actually
fine.
happened.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just like, ever since what happened in Tatooine, I've just been more curious than usual.
Nathan, Force is a very dangerous thing. It's not some fun thing to learn and dissect. It's difficult, it'll be challenging, and if you're ever ready to learn the Force, I'll teach you, but I don't know when that time will be because Force
Probably
moves in
never.
its own time.
I understand.
I get it.
I
don't get it.
I get it. I don't get it.
And now for the most awkward comment of the conversation. So why haven't you kissed me yet?
Oh, I feel like
Damn.
Nathan's whole face goes red. He's like, what? What? A kiss? You and me and
Just a real quick question though: was Nathan working on something when this
well,
happened?
yeah, he was. I think he was working on like
I'm gonna
something like-
say you were working on the protocol droid that you got from Wiseau.
yeah,
And like,
okay, that's perfect,
right as you're like stammering and all this stuff, you suddenly accidentally flip something, and suddenly the protocol droid wakes up and goes, "Greetings, new master."
Huh. Oh, hello, protocol droid. Yeah. Okay, I just approach Shola, not as awkwardly as possibly, though my legs are moving like they got 1,000 pounds on each one. And if you ever watched what was it? I'm gonna make like a funny scenario. Like if you ever watched like, I don't know, Jimmy Neutron, when like Sheen had the big brain, and the way like when Jimmy and Carl were like walking the Ultra Lord robot, that's basically how he's walking, right?
I just picture him duck walking for some reason.
What walking?
Duck walking.
Yeah, basically. And he puts his hands on Shola's shoulders. Yeah, his hands on her shoulders, and he's like, screw it. And then he gives her like a quick peck to the lips, and then
Trilla grabs his head and pushes him in further.
oh, and he's like, he is wide-eyed at this point. Like, is this right? Is this right? Am I doing it right? Is she doing it right for me?
And she lets go and turns her head back.
So,
And she goes, overall, you need practice, but I'll get you an A for effort. Just walks off.
Real quick, before you walk off, you randomly hear the protocol droid go, "Love is forbidden to the Jedi."
I look to the protocol droid and be like, "You're not helping. You're not helping."
Because you gotta remember who it used to belong to.
Yeah, and that's like, and then I probably put, wait, how big is the protocol droid again?
He's about the same size as a C-3PO.
Okay, so I like put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "We need to talk, protocol droid. We need to have a talk."
My name is not Protocol Droid. My name is Mark.
Well, I was gonna say keep that attitude up, and we're gonna have a little adjustment change.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You knew exactly why I named him that.
Oh, hi, Ma. Oh my god.
By the way, as Shola heads back out, she walks past back to Tanks, and as she does, just growl in like essentially like a air blowing thing. So essentially, he's all of his fur is just going in all directions as he's getting dried off.
Like,
She just kind of blinks, stops, and looks at him as he doesn't notice her yet, and just like, ooh yeah.
give him the hair dryer
So-
and like blow it.
So, all this is going on, and like you nearby, Roger 1 and Hermit are having a conversation, and Roger 1 goes, "So I gotta ask, what's with the Jedi robe?"
Who's he saying this to? Chola?
Hermit.
Oh, yeah.
So and Hermit goes, "Well, it's a long story. See, near the end of the Clone Wars, was fighting a Jedi who had managed to break my electro staff in half, and for some strange reason, rather than finish me off, he spared me. And while I was pondering what to do, because my programming was telling me that I needed to defeat him, but I didn't have a weapon, so I was at a loss for what to do. And that was when it happened. His clone troopers shot him in the back. was a terrible end to such a worthy foe that spared my life. I wear the robe to honor him.
Does Shola hear this at all? Or
Yeah.
Shola walks up and goes, real quick, who's the name of the Jedi that destroyed your staff?
I didn't have a chance to learn his name. He wasn't a very well-known Jedi, but he was a Wookiee.
Huh.
Funny that.
And so Hermit looks at Roger and goes, "So I have to ask, what's with the hat and coat?" Roger goes, "Well, you see, a smuggler tried to sell me, so I shot him and took his stuff."
I always love that when like a character explains this long, complicated story, and then the other character just says something so simple and short, like it's sweet.
Very different reactions to humanity.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hermit's
I
like,
was
you know,
spared, so I wore his cloak of remembrance. An asshole stole me and tried to sell me, so I shot him and took everything. It's all mine now.
Yeah. Very, very opposing personality types. I mean, you guys know by now that Roger's kind of a smart ass.
Yeah.
He's the fun, smart.
Like when he said to Nathan, "You got choked by the air."
Yes.
Just remember, Nathan, you've been choked by air.
So, I'll mention what the name of the Jedi was that spared Hermit later. I actually had a name thought up for him, and I just forgot, and I didn't write it down for some dumb reason.
That's fine. It's okay.
All right.
It's like I got all these notes about stuff, and then I'm like, Hermit mentions Jedi, and I'm like, why isn't there a fucking name written there? What the fuck is with my stupid notes?
Why are my notes failing me?
In Soviet, note ya.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Does anybody else have anything they want to do before we?
Well, probably patched up and cleaned up. Doesn't really have any more equipment needs right now. I assume he's just also like Nathan, kind of watching over the ship and doing maintenance and make sure everything's cleaned up and ready to run again.
And now there's a protocol droid named Mark walking around the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's now he sees a third droid and just like, where are we getting all the droids from? Okay, whatever.
Well, at least this one's not previously part of the Separatist army.
Right? At least this one seems to be a normal protocol droid. I'm not worried about him. The other two are a little bit whoo-hoo.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing you saying that, and all of a sudden he goes, "You know, you seem a wise one. Let me tell you, though, it's wise teaching." Just Grouch's sighs.
You just hear Wookiee go and pinch the bridge of his nose and start walking away.
You didn't ask him about it, but if you had asked Hermit about the fact that he looked like he was meditating, he was basically going to explain that he's going over combat simulations in his mind over and over again.
Nice.
So
he can't.
Technically, it is the robot to take of meditating.
Yeah, it's like he can't meditate the way a person would, but he's basically running simulations in his head. All right, so I'm gonna say that. Oh fuck! Did I seriously forget to get another character image that I needed?
Everybody forget. Oh no.
Everybody forget. By the way, are we supposed to also be musicless?
Oh, you know what? I think you joined after.
I joined in late. Yeah.
So you. It wasn't. It does that if you're not here when it starts. It doesn't play for you. Sorry, I just had this what I previously used for like the space station playing.
Okay.
Just to have something in the background.
Mhm.
I think I might have.
I mentioned since it has been a little bit quiet.
Okay, I at least have a token made for the character, so I don't need to worry about getting a.
Oh yeah, has anyone else joined our crew? Or is it just...
Huh?
Anyone else join our crew, or is it just the droids?
Oh, you mean that you get any new crew members? No, you didn't.
No.
Not for your ship.
Not just
I mean-
the droids. We don't really need any more crew members, to be honest.
I mean,
we're
you've
a
got
pretty
new-
decent
you've
crew
got-
as it is.
You've got allies now because you've pretty much officially joined the rebellion.
Speaking of which, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure that Grow might have been hearing some rumors of other Wookiees, I assume, too. That might have been joining the rebellion.
Yeah.
Because there are a few. I found that out during my research for my family today.
And Shola's gonna keep an ear open to hearing anything about missing Jedi or anything.
Yeah, but I was going to point out it is worth noting that you're not going to hear about Chewbacca because technically
Yeah, the Chewbacca wouldn't happen for at least another, like, what,
like
5
5 years.
5
Yeah,
years,
like
10 years, something like that, yeah.
at
Yeah,
least
so
as
he
far as
wouldn't know
I
anything immediately about Chewbacca yet.
Right.
Matter of fact, they're probably trying to keep whispers about Grow on the down low as it is, too, because of how many days do you see a Wookiee with a lightsaber?
Right.
That's something you just don't blather on about unless
Yeah.
you want
Oh,
somebody
and the thing
else to
is,
find out about it.
even Vader saw you. He never saw you pull out a lightsaber.
Yeah, he never saw me with a lightsaber.
Star-
Although Starkiller
Did. Starkiller did, but
Yeah.
but that still should be an eyebrow raiser.
but he also might not be super talkative about what happened because he lost.
Yeah.
That's true too. He might be rather pissed about it and just being tight-lipped.
He got his butt whooped by a Wookiee. All his big talk, and he got whooped by a Wookiee.
So
Whooped by a Wookiee and a little pointy-eared girl.
I'm gonna say
Mostly
like
the Wookiee though, because he hits like a sledgehammer.
a couple weeks go by before your group is kind of like called to a meeting. You arrive at this rebel hideout and go into a room where there's kind of like a big circular table for people to sit around. There's already like a bunch of shady kind of figures here because the fact that Boba Fett, who none of you have met before, is already here.
Oh.
And he's got like a bunch of like Gamorreans and other bounty hunters with him.
Yeah, Grell would actually probably know who Boba Fett is. I'm pretty sure he had a lot more going around about him by this point.
You've probably at least heard rumors about him, but you don't know how much of it's true.
And the fact that there's literally someone he's sitting there Mandalorian armor on is already an eyebrow raiser.
Right. And like I said, he's got I'm not putting tokens for everyone that's in the room on the screen because of the fact that there'd be too many if I did that.
Yeah, there's a lot
Right.
of people here.
I just picture the rumors are like about Boba Fett are like Chuck Norris jokes.
Did you know he rides dinosaurs? I heard he rides dinosaurs.
So you guys kind of get seated, and then like a little bit later, Kanan and his group come in, as well as a Twi'lek girl who is with him. That like I don't think any of your party has encountered her before. She's from the same crew as them, though. She introduces herself as Hera, and she's basically the one that's going to be explaining the parameters for the mission to everybody.
Shola is just gonna give Kanan a big hug after just seeing him.
Okay, he kind of acts surprised and just like kind of pats you on the back because he doesn't know what to do.
Just like thank you for everything.
Fair.
like you're like, because I mean I think he understands that you respect him because he's a Jedi, but like you two don't really know each other that well, so that's why he's kind of thrown off by
Oh,
it.
he did give her the lightsaber crystal,
Right.
so it's and they did fight in the prison, I think.
So there's just like between your group, Boba Fett's group, and their group, there's a pretty sizable lot of people sitting around. the table, and you keep hearing Gamorreans like snorting and shit constantly. You can't understand what the hell they're saying.
Right.
Okay.
So Hera,
Just pig noises.
Hera brings up like a hologram in the middle of a table showing like a massive ship. Let me upload this image real quick.
No. Oh no.
What are you knowing about? You don't even know what it's gonna be.
I just want to prepare myself. Just saying, just in case.
I'm just preparing myself just in case.
Yeah, because I need to get myself hyped up for this as much as possible.
Hype up the oh no. Oh.
Oh no.
There's basically she's explaining this is a prison ship that the King's Legion is using to transport not just Jabba, but like multiple prisoners. Jabba's just the most valuable prisoner on the ship. They're going to be leaving from Tatooine soon, and the rebels have determined a spot where they're going to have to stop to recharge their hyperdrive before they can finish their journey, and that's basically where you're all going to ambush them.
Right.
And the idea is that Boba Fett is going to go with your crew to get on the ship, while Hera's team and the rest of the gang, the bounty hunters and Gamorreans are going to intercept any fighter ships that try to interfere. Because obviously the thing's not going to be unguarded.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Boba Fett asks, so why exactly is the choice of team to go in me and a bunch of people I don't know rather than my own men? And she responds that your group has the most experience interacting with the King's Legion, and they're known to have lightsaber wielders, which, aside from Boba Fett, most of the bounty hunters wouldn't know how to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. He kind of looks at two of the Gamorreans and goes, at least you guys are ace pilots, so you'll still be some use. So basically, she just wants to know if anyone else has any other questions.
What can we expect to counter when we get on the ship, when we go for the cells?
It's uncertain because there's just a lot of random prisoners that they've captured on both Tatooine and Arcania on the ship.
And Chilla's ears just pop up and she just goes, wait, what? Who from Arcania?
Oh.
That's information that we haven't uncovered.
Oh, okay. That's. Because I was like, that's classified. Like, oh, it's classified.
I did not understand a word you just said, Claylex.
Sorry, I just like mumbling to myself.
Oh, wait.
So just to be okay.
He piped in. Was that somebody else or was that me? I don't think that was me. Anyway, basically Gro's like double checking that, so we're supposed to go in there and get the prisoners out? Or are we supposed to take it to the ship?
Primarily Jabba, but
Get them out, okay.
If there's anyone else that you think is worth breaking out, that's up to you on a case-by-case basis.
And immediately just looks to Nathan. That's going to be his job to hack their database and find out who's all there.
Yep, I mean, I got my maxed out computers and mechanics out, so here we go.
Here we go, little friends!
Yep.
Alright. And so, Boba Fett's going to be the only one from their team with us on our ship?
Yeah. The rest of them are going to be piloting fighters.
And that's just because we're known as a group that can handle lightsaber users. Got it.
Yeah, and you've had experience dealing with this group
jeez.
before. You're really the only people out of the entire team that's fought them before.
And walked away.
Yeah, well, actually, I mean, Boba Fett like fought some of them on Tatooine, but like that was the first time he even knew they existed.
And the Rebels crew a little bit, but they haven't had as much time with them as we have by this point,
Right.
I think.
Right.
All right, sounds clear enough to me. That captain's ready to go.
All right, so, and I'll clear this extra stuff out that we technically don't need.
Oh, actually, probably one last question would be where would be the best place for the ship to get in?
The lower section of the ship is the easiest place to get up to without really getting noticed.
Okay.
The idea is to dock on the lower part of the ship and cut an opening into the ship to get in.
Gotcha. So we'll try to essentially airlock the ship against their hull and just cut our way through. Gotcha.
Right.
All right. Simple enough task.
Yeah, no biggie so far.
Okay, and the one thing I'm going to say as I'm changing things around here is that actually Roger 1 and Hermit are not going to go on the ship with you. They're also going to
Yeah, they'd probably be better off staying on the ship to protect it.
Well,
Yeah.
they're going to take some fighters that the Resistance has that they don't have anyone to pilot because they both
Extra
know how
bodies
to
keep
pilot.
things busy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Shola has a random thought about someone she may encounter, and she just cringes, and then goes moving back forward.
Okay, so basically both Roger 1 and Hermit are getting they're essentially modified TIE fighters that the rebels got a hold of during some of the chaos recently. They modified them and painted them like the orange and brown colors that like the rebel outfits are.
Maybe even
So
brightened
the-
up the gray color a bit too to match like an X-wing.
Yeah, yeah. They painted them so you know they're not piloted by the Empire when you actually see them.
Yep.
They also installed shields in them, which TIE fighters normally don't have.
That's because TIE fighters are crazy kamikaze guys with huge explosive missiles instead of
I was gonna say,
regular shield
They're
protected.
mass-produced garbage, is what they are. Like
That too. Well, they're not complete garbage because they can shoot through a shield, but yeah.
All right, so I move them down here because. All right, so
The new lineup.
the day comes, you depart, you get there, and when you come out of hyperspace, things are already going crazy. There's starfighters all over the place fighting, and everybody's trying to keep the attention off of you. You're heading in to try and get closer to the ship, but several fighters do end up approaching you, and a couple pilots come over as backup to help you out. Hermit and one of the Gamorrean guards fly over to assist you to get the jets off of you that are attacking you.
Speaking of which, also to defend ourselves, I would probably suggest just in case we need backup on our own guns, I would probably tell Beard and maybe Shola if there's enough guns to tell them to be ready for anything attacking us as well. Well, I pilot this in.
Well, I'm about to actually start a space battle fight, so I'm just trying to get everything on the
Ooh, okay.
on the map, the screen. Those are your allies.
While I listen to the funky techno and hear my house quietly rattle around me.
Okay, so everybody can roll for initiative now. Boba Fett, volunteers to get on one of the guns. Whoever goes on the other one, it's up to you guys. Where's the clock? There we go.
Oh, wait.
Yes, 7.
Wait, we roll an initiative?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
We covered this.
Woo!
Oh, me and Boba. Yes, good job, Boba.
I'm assuming, because you got 2 turrets, I'm assuming that Beard's
DeLorean.
going to go on the other one.
A lot of 7s out there. Oh, geez.
Nathan gets the first turn, even though he's not really going to be able to do anything, because the only thing he can really do is try to repair the ship if it takes damage.
All right, time to put out the Star Destroyer.
Let me see all this crap. Like, everybody rolled, right? Beard rolled.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going first.
Yep, I did.
All right.
I'm assuming that Shola's going to kind of be like the co-pilot during this. I don't know if she has any piloting skills, though.
No, but she can give advantage a blue die to help out.
Yeah, she can if Gro needs to do anything. Well, let's see. I need to change the music. Is what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Ah, there we go. That's nice.
So we're gonna skip past Nathan.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
'cause I really can't do anything.
We're gonna say Shola's giving a boost die to the first person that attacks, and one of the Legion Starfighters is going to go first. And let's see. Going to take a shot at. Actually, he's going to take a shot at you guys. Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Let's see. It does.
Should have dipped and not ducked.
I actually got that reference.
Yeah.
Remember the 5 Ds of dodgeball.
Oof. Yeah, I forgot to open that tab. I've opened
Yeah.
it now.
Okay, so you can grow. You can choose to either move evasively, which will upgrade the difficulty dice against you, or on their attack, or you can fly in a way to make it so that your allies can hit easier.
That's a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to say we're going to go for
That's a
evasive
lot of
this round.
damage. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah.
So
You
what do I
actually
roll?
need to, you don't actually have to roll. It just automatically upgrades the dice on. It basically makes it so you're going to be harder to hit no matter what. So I think I might have screwed up the difficulty dice on that too, though. Well, all right. So, wow, yeah, a lot of I just realized both your gunners rolled really low.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're going to have to fly evasively. If that's only the first guy shooting at us, ooh boy.
right, one of them shoots at the Gamorrean. And misses.
Next one.
Right. Going to shoot at Hermit.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oof. They're going to try and kill our hermit.
That's okay. I understand why the stats are normally the way they are. This one's going to attack the Gamorrean as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna say they're trying to. They try to attack the. You guys. I did forget to add that defense die last time. Well, they didn't hit anywhere near as hard that time.
Right.
Okay.
No.
A little bit of rock.
Yeah, Boba Fett's on one of the turrets, and he's about to shoot at one of them. Let's see here. I gotta check his stats real quick because I know he actually has gunnery.
Nice.
Yeah, he's probably gonna make a mess out of these guys.
I was gonna say I would hope that Boba Fett wouldn't need me to give him a bonus. Otherwise, he's not nearly as bad as otherwise he's not nearly as badass as they say he is.
Oh
Ooh,
my God.
shit, son!
That's a lot of advantage.
Yeah, that ship's gone.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he just found the weakest spot and just went, see ya.
Beard, it is your turn to shoot.
We hit the weak spot
Get
for
'em.
critical damage.
So it's 3 green dice, right? From
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Do you have any skill in gunnery?
no, I don't have any skill in gunnery, but it's an agility.
Yeah, so it's just your agility. So it's 3 green against 1 purple.
Unless
Plus
he
you can aim. Yeah, you can aim.
So I
Yeah.
can
Actually-
use one
actually-
blue dice.
Actually, one of those greens will be a yellow. Or no, wait, no, because he's flying evasively. So yeah, it's 3 green and a blue against 1 purple.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Wow,
got advantage, but it didn't hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that gives your ship an extra defense the next time someone tries to attack.
Alright.
Okay. So Hermit is going to retaliate with.
Okay.
Nice.
Gamorrean is going to attack.
Okay. Let's see what the little piggy can do. Oh.
He
As
missed.
soon as I say that, like,
All those bragging of ace piloting, and this is what we get.
oh, okay, so like,
You can basically you're going to perform
Prepare.
a mechanics check, which you should do good at this. So
yeah, because I got 5, so
yeah, so four yellow, 1 green against 2 purple.
okay, 4 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple. Got it. Okay, 3 successes.
Yeah, so basically 1 plus the successes is what you get the ship back in health.
Yay.
I healed you.
So
Shola has a crazy plan.
yeah,
I'm gonna roll a force die.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to use force move to try and make ship bang into another.
Oh, wait, these 2, right? Like over here.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes because they're not like massively huge.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I roll 1 force die. Or wait, did I raise my? No, I didn't raise my force rating. Yeah, that's a point.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
try to move.
Which one are you using it on?
Let's say the next one's about to shoot.
Okay, yeah, because you probably see it flying straight at you.
Yeah, you just seen this one particular is about to close in for a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you knocked it off course and it just fails to hit anything. Bro.
Yeah. Got their chance.
Down the nose, not up it. Okay. Not taking too much this time, so we do have a bonus against the next shot that actually does get shot aimed at us. So I'm going to say we're going to be a little more for the gunners to try and get a better shot.
Okay. So that's what this one.
That's the basic
This
more
one-
for the turrets.
This one, you know, after making his previous pass, he's closest to the Gamorrean, so he takes a shot at him. Nothing happens.
Pew! Or at least
This
they're
one-
evasive.
This one does takes a shot at Hermit.
Oh man, they really are going for her in a bit. Oh.
He missed. Not only does he misses, cannon's jammed, and he's kind of flying empty-handed at the moment. Boba Fett's turn. So
Yeah,
in
get
fact,
him
he like the thing is, Grow just made it so he's probably gonna do even crazier this time.
As soon as we say that, it happens. Like,
Mr. Beard, so you're gonna be rolling a yellow, 2 green, and a blue against a purple and a black.
Okay.
okay.
I need something.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The thing is, like, fighters don't actually have like enough health to really take more than one hit. Like Hermit's lucky he's still standing. All right, so he's gonna take a shot at the only remaining one that's still on you guys,
All right.
and he hits. That's a triumph.
Yeah, that's a triumph. That means he gets a nice hot hit.
Yeah. He hits it pretty bad. It's like there's ships smoking, but it's still making a pass to try and attack again.
Alright.
Morian's turn.
Go on, finish the wounded target.
Yeah, come on. Okay.
Yeah, he took it out.
Okay, yep. Like I was saying, as soon as we say it, it happens. Like. Okay, there we go. All ships taken care of.
Ship's taken care of. The bottom hull is clear, and we're moving in.
Yep. Trying to make sure our ship is fine. It's like just looking around the ship, making get some
Slowly
repairs.
easing up next to the hull. Slowly pull it back until
Yeah.
we're meeting the ship's speed, and then
Yeah.
slowly lean our,
And
our
careful.
hull to theirs.
And careful, we're parallel parking, and we're good.
And everybody else is, you know, keeping an eye out while Nathan is going to cut through the hull with one of his tools. So let's
Yeah, as soon as you hear the light thump of the connection, you're just like, "Yep, time to go," and open the door and
Mission
start
Impossible
welding.
people and,
so let's see here. This be a mechanics check.
Oh yeah.
And everybody, remember which floor we parked on.
Four yellow and a green against 3 purple.
Okay, 4 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. Got it.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
You cut through quickly. No one else notices your ship while you're cutting through, and you get ready to board the ship, and you know, Mark kind of walks over and goes, "I suppose just I will be guarding the ship."
Yeah.
Goes, "All right then. At least I do know how to. At least I do know how to operate gun turrets."
Okay.
All right, sure, yeah. As long as he can do that, he can at least keep them off the ship's back until we're ready to go.
All right, so you
Step
pass
through into the enemy ship and
Yeah.
immediately pull out my big rifle.
Oh, this creepy music again.
Yeah.
It's what I've used for the prison tune.
Oh,
So we're gonna do the
okay.
map's gonna be a little different handled this time. Rather than I'm gonna make that smaller. I'm just going to use grow to kind of represent where you guys are on the map, because I'm going to switch back to the other screen for any actual fighting.
Right.
Because this isn't like this is a map I got offline, and it's not the best for like trying to set up an actual fight on it.
Right.
So you come out into this area, and you got two choices of where to go, more or less. There's a path over here, and over here there's a door.
Oh, I know us. We can't resist a door.
Yeah, I can't resist the door either.
This goes just
Shola is gonna do a
Force check.
force check. See if there's any familiar feelings for like Jabba or something. Wait,
Okay.
she met
Yeah.
Jabba?
No.
Nope.
No, we have not.
at best you'd be like trying to sense someone similar to Timo, because they're both Hutts, but that's all you'd have to work on. And you actually you know you're at like the bottom of the ship, and you don't really sense any life forms on this floor.
Ooh.
That doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
Because these guys use droids, so there's possibly droids down here.
Shola's gonna look around for a computer or anything that can help us find out where we are, what's up.
This just seems to be like this just seems to be like an engineering area. There's like tools and some of the ship's important functions and stuff is down here, but like it's not. There's no actual computers in this area.
Can we sabotage the ship so it won't leave?
Probably not like good idea when you're on the ship to sabotage it.
Okay.
At least not until you're ready to leave.
Right.
We need something with a timer.
Huh.
Anyone got any thermal detonators? I'm just kidding.
Nope. I wish I did.
Yeah.
Damn it! I knew we forgot to order something.
If only we knew a guy in Mandalorian armor
Who had thermal detonators. He goes, if you actually say that, he just goes, I didn't bring him with me because I was more worried about getting Jabba out alive.
And for some error, Shola's face bumps.
Oh man.
And she.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the rest of the group's doing. I know we can't avoid a door, so we're going over to the door and giving it a good check-in.
All right. So you push the door open, and
Oh, it pushes. Okay.
Yeah.
Antiquated technology in here.
just a small little hallway with like a bunch of like valves and stuff that just are randomly letting off steam, and another twist going into a different room.
Should we keep going further?
You haven't uncovered anything, by the way.
This room was
Oh, wait, it's the wait.
Yeah.
Oh, the white stuff is supposed to be what we see.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's this over here? Is that nothing?
that just looks like some kind of circuit box.
Okay.
Circuit box, you say?
That would be something to blow up on our way out.
Or something for Nathan to mess around with like,
Maybe again on our way out, you just could play quick sabotage.
yeah, if it has to come to that.
But for now, slowly peek around into that next. Is that supposed to be a room or another hallway?
Yeah, there's a turn there.
Slowly
Alright.
peek around the corner and have a look.
Right.
Okay.
And it's
That's
So
that's an awkwardly
can-
shaped room.
yeah, you can see that this object that's directly ahead of you is a really big generator.
Oh.
And you hear like a few metallic footsteps from further inside the room.
Goggles on.
Oh yeah, good. Get the
While
call.
you're trying to sense if there's
Yeah, trying to. I assume that because it's heavy footsteps, it's probably droids or something.
Yeah, just a quick check. If I ping the concealed areas, you still see the thing, right?
Yeah,
I see the ping going off. Yeah.
Okay, so like
Oh.
around this further into the room, you do see there's about 4 battle droids patrolling the area,
What kind of battle droid?
like the Legion ones that you fought before,
Oh.
like their standard, their version of the standard battle droids, not like any of the big beefy ones.
Yeah. So basically, Gross report is 4 standard battle droids patrolling the area up ahead. So actually, the other question is: are they at our ground level or are they up higher or something?
They're on your ground level.
They're on our ground level. So actually, if they're marching around, how about we wait around the corner until we see them pass? And then we can sneak up behind them and take them by surprise without them being able to raise an alarm.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Grow make a big stealth check.
Oh, okay.
Big old stealth check.
So
Please get it.
you got what, 3 agility, and your stealth is 2. Plus you have like a skill that gives you something to that too, don't you?
I can't remember for sure. Let me look that up.
Stalker. Yeah, you get a blue die. So
Ooh.
you got. So it's two purple and a green, and a blue. Or not? What? Not 2 purple. Fuck.
2 yellow.
Sorry. 2 yellow, a green, a blue. And actually, let's give you 2 blues because they don't know you're here at
Okay.
all. Against 3 purples.
3 purples. All right.
Because they are on alert because they know
okay.
there's fighting going on outside.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you succeed. Yes, you succeeded. So basically, I'm gonna actually just toss up a fight, and everybody's gonna get a free shot on the droids before the fight officially starts because you
Just
stealth.
pull back around the corner, wait for it, and then when they are just passing us by, we just sneak up behind them and just start opening fire.
Yeah, let me toss them on the.
Yeah, the slightly beefed battle droids. Not hugely beefed, but they are slightly beefed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they're far more reliable than the
original Twiggy
Separatist
ones.
but they're still only a little bit better than a stormtrooper.
Yeah, they're the casual goes to the gym casually.
All right,
Not all the
so
time.
let's see. I'll let Gro go first because he's the one that rolled the stealth roll. So let's see. You're rolling to see if you hit.
Mm-hmm.
They're at medium. You're kind of shooting at them from medium range. Because obviously, if you got too close to them before shooting, they'd know you're there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be. What do you got on? So, 3 or 2 yellow, a green, 2 blues against 2 purples. Because you also have that ability that gives you an extra blue on people that haven't had their turn yet. And they obviously haven't had their turn because the fight hasn't
they're gonna
started.
get real messed up now. Boom.
Yeah, boom. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you took out one in a
Okay.
single shot. Beard, we'll have you go next.
I has my skills.
Beard, use your
Okay.
powers.
So
It's,
for you, it's 3 yellow and a blue against 2 purple.
2 purple. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually, let's see, that's 12 damage total. Actually, yeah, because the one you shot just barely soaked enough to not die. You took a huge chunk out of his torso, but he's trying to turn around like, what was that? Boba Fett is gonna shoot at one. Let's see, how does his stats say he gets?
Oh man.
He gets like instant death because he's Boba Fett. And what? The fuck?
Wow.
That's what you get saying instant death.
You're the greatest. You're one of the greatest bounty hunters.
Yeah.
in
So Boba Fett. Boba Fett goes to like shoot, and like and just the cramped area, he accidentally like bumped somebody else, which knocked his shot off course.
Let's just say he bumps into Shola because like he's close to Shola right there.
So
Show's like, where are you
wow,
grabbing?
this stealth attack might actually go to waste. I mean, not completely, but so let's see. Nathan, I guess.
Great Mandalorian hunter, huh?
Yeah,
The thing is, look at all the freaking dice he had, and he missed. What the hell?
I'll aim and shoot at the injured droid.
Okay, so for you, that's
Try and polish him off.
two yellow and a green and 1 blue against 2 purple.
See, at least like I got,
Blap.
Yeah, so yeah, he's just turned around. He actually is looking right at you and goes, "Hey," and then gets shot in the head.
See, at least I killed.
Shola, I know she's not particularly good with guns, but you
Try to
have
get
to
a
try.
range shot if you can.
Yeah, try to use. Well, let's see. What's your agility's 2?
Right.
So you got a one yellow, 1 green, and a blue against 2 purple.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
2 purple or
2 purple,
2.
because they're at medium range.
2 purple.
oh wow, she actually hits.
So, let's see. So that means, yeah. I mean, you injured him. Obviously, you didn't do that much damage to him. You just kind of like clipped his arm, and he's like, "Hey."
Okay, so I guess the stealth failed.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, it didn't really fail because half of them are gone.
Uh,
It's just everybody has to roll for initiative now because it's turning into an actual fight.
Yes, it's
Okay.
Not all of it was a failure.
okay, beer.
Look at
Oh
that.
my god, I rolled low.
One of them rolled a 1.
Yes.
I don't think anyone's gonna roll that low.
Let's see.
How low can you
Oh,
go?
okay, Boba. Let's see you try and do better this time.
Let's see. Everybody's rolled. Okay, so descending. Mr. Beard, your turn first.
Get him.
So 3 yellow, a blue, and 2 purple again.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that one. Top one.
The one that's already injured. All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Actually, what is the? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit.
You hit and you crit.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Now we must roll the D100.
Yeah. So you actually took one of his arms off, and he's like, "Hey, stop it!"
Just taking all these poor arm wounds.
But he's still standing. Well, let's see what
They
the
took my squeezing arm.
I just want to see the droid run up and just start
Troy just run up and what?
kicking us.
Stop doing that! Leave me alone! I don't
Test
get paid enough for this.
Is but a
Yeah.
structural wound. Have at you.
Oh, jeez, the critical is a 88. What is 8?
Uh,
Compromise. Increase difficulty of all skill checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. So if he actually tries to shoot at you, he's gonna have an extra difficulty die.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see. I'm gonna clear some of these rolls out though, because that's a ton of stuff. Because all the stuff from the star fight, the star bat fight is still there.
Yeah.
All right, Boba Fett's turn,
Come
and
on, Boba.
Don't
he's gonna
live.
move up closer instead of aiming.
What is he gonna use his flamethrower or something?
No, he's just moving to short range instead of medium range.
Okay, see, better.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, he just did this. He aims his carbine, and the blast just goes straight through the droid's chest, and it just kind of looks down at the hole in its chest and goes, "Why?"
Ah, sucker.
Nathan.
Alright, gonna aim and shoot at this weak droid.
All right. The same.
Why
as
does
last.
everybody hate my arm? Please don't take my other arm.
And shoots off the leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
you are. That's why it's kind of.
Okay,
I
so
should have known.
wait, so wait, 2 yellow?
2 yellow, a green, a blue against 2 purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blap.
It's funny, you actually just barely got it. So yeah, he's standing there and his other arm gets shot off and he's like, no! He turns around and runs into a wall and knocks himself out.
See, Boba, you did yours in style. I did mine the most ridiculous way possible.
Gro's just gonna walk up to that droid, remove his legs, and make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
I figured you'd
just-
rip his head off so he can't reactivate.
Or just take off his arms.
Well,
and legs
he
and just
can't
make him
signal that
pile
we're
up.
here unless he can get to somewhere, right? I assume, unless
Right.
there's some
Unless he
Well,
has
sort
some
technically, he can't really push an alarm button either because he don't got no arms.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he could technically run his head into
Well,
something.
he
to
could
do
still
it,
bash
but-
an alarm button with the head, yeah. So we're just removing his legs, and he doesn't have to get scrapped up anymore than he is now.
I'm gonna reveal the rest of the room because I'm just gonna assume that the fight had to have spilled out into the actual.
Then the actual
actual
room for at least a
room.
few moments, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's two generators in here, and obviously these big things are the generators, and there's actually 2 computer consoles over here.
Oh.
We really need to put money into explosives. With timers. Just looking at this now, it's just like, if I would have known.
I'm assuming you want Nathan to hack the computers and look for anything
Yeah,
interesting.
that's basically the assumption. That was I was assuming too, is that he's going to go for the computers right away.
It's computer time.
Okay, let's see here, Nathan. Going to have
Do this, your nickname will be Hacker Man.
Shola's gonna sit down and meditate and try to get a better sense of the force
So-
this time.
Yeah. Okay.
three yellow. Or wait, no, 4 yellow and a green against. Let's see here. A red and 2 purple. I'm gonna spend one of the enemy's destiny dice to increase the difficulty.
Okay. A
Ooh.
red and 2 purple. Okay. I only got advantage.
Oh wow! So you actually failed. You
I failed my
you
check for
failed
the
your
first-
specialty. Yeah. Hey, at least you cut through the ship easily. So yeah, you try to hack into it, but it just ends up going into a lockdown and shutting you out. With a
And then everyone
With-
just looks at me like.
you actually just see like an image of Count Matza on the screen waving his finger at you like
You didn't say the magic.
Magic word.
He doesn't say that, but
Gro slowly turns to Nathan, walks right up next to him, looking down at him.
Can I try another force sense?
I have no words.
you can try, but there's still no living people down on this floor.
Well, I think did I expand the range on it? Yeah.
I'll just say that you can sense like above you guys, like above this floor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of There's a lot of people upstairs.
Okay. But does anyone stand out, or do I feel any kind of tug?
Not really.
All right. So basically, the show is like, so nothing familiar, nothing, anything, nothing. Bunch of people.
Something feels vaguely familiar, but you're not sure what it is.
Okay.
All right, so where does the group want to go from here? Now that
Next
like
computer.
I legit didn't think he was gonna fail that roll. Like I didn't think that was gonna happen.
There's always a guarantee to fail when you add a ride.
Well,
So I assume
we
that
just
these
watched
terminals are
Boba
completely
fail.
useless to us now.
Yeah, because they basically went into lockdown mode and they won't function without the master password.
Oh.
So where do we have left to go? We have this way?
Yeah, there's that way, or you can go back and go that way.
So we need to find a staff member, and I just need to read their mind to get the password. Or wait, wait, I have an idea. Did you rip the head off that droid?
No, I didn't.
Is it still there?
You should
All the
still be
dro-
mostly
tech-
there.
Technically, only one of the droids had its head destroyed, so you could technically try to hack into any of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with for. We can hack it.
Hack it and see if we can find the master key.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very creative. Okay.
then we cart Nathan over to the droids.
It's like I'll do it. Yeah.
Try it again.
Do it again. This time with less
Okay.
fail.
Four yellow and a green.
I know this is probably gonna add
against two
to-
purple.
I know this is
Oh,
gonna
wait,
add to her, but Chola's
wait.
gonna look up to Nathan and just go, for luck, and just kiss him and then get him into hacking.
Get him an inspiration die. Let's see. Wait. So 4 yellow, 3 green.
No. 4 yellow and
Yeah,
1
one
green against 2
green.
purple.
One green.
Yeah, four yellow, 1 green, 2 purple.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
These are not as hard to hack as the
Oh,
computer.
okay. As soon as I
The
get that,
Schwartz
it's like,
is
get a
with
freaking
you.
triumph.
Okay,
Freaking triumph.
so on the first droid, you got what appears to be like half of the password. There's still 2 more droids that you can try to dig through to get the rest.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll
just
keep-
make the same roll again.
Oh wait, do I just hit roll again, or do I have to do the whole
You
thing?
can hit if is there option to no you gotta add the dice back in I think.
Okay. Okay. At
I
least
think if you hit roll again it'll just be blank.
Okay, 4 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you managed to get the complete password after
Hey guys,
messing
your idea
through
worked.
through the
Well-
memory cores of 2 separate droids.
Yeah, it's like I'm holding
like-
the heads of the 2 droids, be like, "Hey guys, look, it worked."
Like basically you're just looking through their memory banks and what you find is they don't actually have the password stored on them, but the 2 separate droids saw the screen partially obscured by somebody else when they entered the password, so they each saw half of the password and remembered it.
Oh, so lucky.
So okay, so it unlocks and you're gonna look through the database of criminals.
Yep. See all who's been arrested and who's in what cell, if they grab our interest.
There appear to be like a lot of people that worked for the Hutts that refused to switch sides when given the option by Timo. You do see there's a lot of random Arcanian soldiers that are in the list, but there's 2 that stick out. One that sticks out to Shola immediately because fuck is this thing? Because she sees the name Artenodeus on the list.
She immediately just cringes.
Ew.
The other one is a Arcanian bounty hunter named Morvo, who looks like he's probably like the twin brother of that bounty hunter you guys killed like way back near the beginning of the campaign.
Oh. He can stay.
Technically, that was Mundus, and he's not with us right now.
No. There was that bounty hunter is the one that said that called Shola a Jedi.
Yeah, I remember, but I think
And
it
then
was
Nathan-
one
and then Nathan-
disappointed.
No,
Oh,
Nathan
okay.
shot him. Nathan shot him.
Oh,
Nathan got mad
Nathan.
that he spilled your secret and shot him.
Nathan, for all intents and purposes, no matter how much you get begged, no matter how much they scream, do not open that door.
So
Do
we,
not let
so
that man
instead we
out.
found some doors that we don't want to open ever. Okay, got it.
Maybe
But some of the hot goons might be worth letting out because they can cause. They can,
Yeah,
Shola
we'll let out
goes-
Hut and his goons.
and
she goes,
and you do find out that Jabba is not on the next floor. He's on the top floor above it.
Okay. Shola goes. Data was it Archino?
Artino Deus, the son.
Archino. Yeah, Deus might be useful for a cause, but it's complicated.
You hear
Slowly
Boba Fett go. They don't like offshoots, right? That's all you need to say.
Yeah, he's a little.
He doesn't know.
awkwardly
He doesn't know
different.
the full story, but he's just kind of assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's a little different, uncomfortably different. Anyways, let's go. She's just trying to give her information that he may be useful, but at the same time, why she's uncomfortable. Without saying why she's uncomfortable. Bring this guy out.
Yeah. So your choice is this way or back over there.
Did Computer say which way to go?
Actually, that's a good question. Does the computer
don't-
have
they
a
don't
quick
have-
way to the lift?
They don't have like a full layout, but you do know that there's two ladders over in this direction.
Okay.
So going back this way will probably be the best option then to get back out of here.
If that's what you want to do. All right.
So sneak around the corner and have a peek at what's down that hall.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
that's a
room.
big room.
There's a couple busted droids laying around in the room, but aside from that, it's empty, with the exception of the ladders that are over here that lead up to the next floor.
Interesting.
And
if
basically-
there's busted droids, are there actually blast marks from them being damaged, or are they just here?
They just seem to have been dumped here for repair, and no one's gotten to it.
Right.
And in fact, but and from looking the other direction, you can see over there. It looks like that room's probably identical to the one you're currently standing in. So it's just like a mirror of the room you came in
So
through.
it's just like the rear end of the ship, whereas we're like on, or like the opposite side of the ship as we're on one
Are
side.
Yeah.
these the ladders?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
ladders there.
Okay.
All right, so we at least got the ladders, so we'll head for the ladders then.
All right,
Right.
so going to copy and delete the token so that we can move to the next floor.
It's a long, spooky hall.
Yeah,
You know
you're at like a crossroads, kind of, because there's a room to the north, there's a room to the south, and there's a door at the end of the hall. You do know that the way you know that in order to get to the next floor, you're gonna have to go this way, but you don't know what's in the other two rooms.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we might want to check the other two rooms either for gear or for at least the sake of protecting the ladder,
Right.
because these will be the only other ways to get towards the ladder once we free the captives.
Right.
Though
Wait.
I do think Archon Deus can't fight.
So the question is, which way do you want to go first?
Are there cells on this floor?
Yeah, you're not entirely sure exactly where, because you didn't have a full access to a full map. You managed to
Got a little bit of info we did.
Yeah, you
So
managed to scavenge
having
like base.
familiarity with him, can Shola force sense and see if she can reach out and find him?
You make a force die roll.
Damn. She really doesn't want to find him. She wants to find him, but doesn't want to find him.
I'm gonna say you actually do find him. I'm gonna house rule this.
Oh,
He's
okay.
in a cell over here, but you when you reached out to find him, you're pretty positive he sensed you in return.
Shola just goes.
Just like, oh no.
Pretty much.
Artemis is that way. Do you want to check the other rooms first?
Yeah, let's check the other rooms first, and Grouse heads for the north one.
Make a stealth roll against 3 purples.
Oh,
That's 2 yellow or 1 yellow? That's 1 yellow.
I think it's 2 yellow and a green for you, plus a blue die.
And plus the blue, yep. Against 2 purple?
3 purple.
3 purple.
yeesh.
Pixie Doodles. Oh,
Oh,
not a
Okay.
failure, but not a success either.
Yeah, that's more or less what it is. So I'm gonna say, you I'm gonna move you up here. You almost trip as you're entering a room, but you manage to catch yourself and kind of quickly like surveil the area. All of these things on the map are beds, and there's Legion soldiers all over the place here. They just haven't seen you walk in yet, though.
Oh,
Okay, is there a way to permanently lock that door?
we do have a welder.
That is true.
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna walk. We're first of all gonna open the door. We're gonna weld the controls for the door on this side, and then go to the other side and weld them there too. Just
All right,
seal
so-
them in.
Okay, so Nathan, you're gonna make a.
Here we go.
Let's see. Your mechanics is max too, right? So,
Yeah, 5.
4 yellow and a green against 1 purple, because you're just trying to screw up
Yeah.
the controls here. You're not trying to severely weld the door at the moment.
Yeah. 4
Mhm.
yellow, 1 green, 1 purple. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
the
it.
controls start sparking, which kind of draws attention. But you guys quickly run out, and he starts welding the door closed. So
Goodbye.
roll 4 yellow and a green against 3 purple, because you're
wait.
trying to quickly weld
Does
this
he
door.
does
yeah.
he get a boost die for really well as he did?
Huh?
Does he get a boost die for doing the controls as well as he did to give him time to weld the door?
Yeah, I had a boost die.
Yeah, that was a lot of boom.
Okay, so 4 yellow.
1 green,
green,
1 blue, 3
Blue,
purple.
3 purple.
Oh, okay. 4 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, 3 purple. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, so,
Yeah, so-
okay, just want to make sure. Yeah,
Okay, but that is a lot of threat. So I'm actually gonna use that for something. So you quickly weld the door, and you hear them banging on the door like crazy, and then something occurs to you. The way this ship is built, the room directly behind you is probably the exact same kind of room,
Weld the other door
And-
quickly.
and they're banging on that door very loudly. You hear like a lot of shuffling in the room. So once again, this time you're not getting the boost though. So you're getting 4 yellow and a green against 3 purple.
Okay, for the other room, right?
For the other door,
Yeah,
yes.
for the other room.
Yeah.
Okay,
ooh.
4 yellow, 1 green, 1 purple.
No, 3 purple.
Okay.
Because you're welding the door while you're trying to weld the door quickly while they've been alerted and know that something's wrong.
Okay. 4 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. Come on. Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, you succeeded. You literally just screwed the bulk of the troops on the ship. because you locked him in the barracks.
Just very quickly run across the room, dodge the ladders, spray the middle of the door and both ends, and then you need just in time to hear thunk, 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 thunk. Oh god.
Yeah, Nathan. Do a little victory dance. Woo!
Alright, we gotta hurry in.
Okay, yeah, that'll
Yeah.
take care of them for at least a good while. Now let's go find find where all the prisoners are.
Woo!
All right, so obviously it's obvious which way you're gonna go because there's
Yup.
only one option. So let's uncover this part of the map.
Sank their boat. Oh great, another hallway.
Yep.
So,
And like I was saying, is Shola sensed Artano over here.
Archie.
So one of those two ways is the right way to go.
Right. Well, and actually, I'm gonna say you can sense people in like all directions here.
Right.
This is actually an airlock, so you're not gonna want to fuck with this.
Let's smoke you with the airlock, everybody.
So like, and there's our adventure, all done.
Like you can tell by
We
looking at
created
it.
a time paradox. You killed Boba Fett.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell by looking at it that it's an airlock, so you're not gonna touch it, unless you just decided you want to end the campaign here.
Okay, so Shola's gonna walk over, I guess, this way. See if there's an opening to the door.
Yeah, it's not locked, so it's just that there is actually a door there.
Okay, so Shola nervously just sighs and takes a deep breath.
Deep
Opens
breath,
the
and
door.
we kind of fall behind you since you're taking lead on this one.
There's you can see, opening the door, you can see there's 4 cells in this room. The end of the hall is an armored door. There's obviously there's 4 cells. This is the one that Artano's in. You don't know who's in the other cells because you don't really
Alright, so
recognize any of them in any way.
she opens Artano's door and just goes,
Well, actually, I'm gonna point out real quick. It's actually a barred door with like a computer, like a terminal next to it.
oh
And-
gosh.
Like
So
all
they
of them,
can so they can see us and we can hear each other.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
fine.
All of them have a terminal that's needed to unlock the bars.
Oh.
And the minute you walk up to the bar door, you just see this Arcanian man that's just kind of like slumped against the wall. He's in a tattered suit with like what looks like the remnants of a cape hanging off of his shoulder.
Right.
And he looks up at you and goes, "Shola, my love, I felt you were here. I knew you'd come for me."
Ah. Nathan just
And Shola just goes, God. No, it's not. There's no God in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Worse.
Like he says that, and Boba Fett just kind of looks at him and looks at you and goes, "Can I shoot him?"
No, he does have some
shoot him.
importance.
Shoot him.
But you may. No, you can't shoot him in the leg.
Like he already got vibes like, oh, this is why she hates him.
Can I at least punch him in the eye for you?
I don't know. He's pretty weak right now. I mean,
He does
We'll
not.
gently rough him up on the way out.
just give him a little nick with your claws.
We'll trip him. We'll trip him while we're running down the hall at one point. There we
Alright,
go.
so I'm assuming Nathan's gonna try to unlock his cell though.
Yep.
That's what he's
So-
here
I'm
for.
glad you guys actually have a mechanic in this
So,
campaign. Like
Nathan is going to roll 4 yellow dice, a green, 2 purples, and a black.
Ooh.
Black dies because Nathan doesn't really want to let him out.
Oh. Wins it in
I'm
spades, though.
I'm laughing. Wait, the triumph. Come on,
Yeah.
I gotta say something about the triumph. Right? What is that? Come on. Come on.
you when you're kind of annoyed. You just don't like this guy, and like the last stroke of you hitting the thing, you actually punch the machine, shattering the controls. But you actually just that punch also hit the last button to the combination and lets him out.
It's like,
Son of a bitch.
Like you smash the controls because you're irritated that you're helping this guy and just happened to succeed at the same time.
darn it!
If you hadn't hit the right button the last time, he would have been stuck in there because the controls would have been busted.
I fought like at the last second as he's about to go out, he's like, "Oh, I'm saved," and then like the thing goes on, and then he gets, I don't know, electrocuted or something.
And you guys are dealing with this obnoxious obnoxious guy that's coming out and is like, "Oh, thank you, Shola. I'm sure you must remember the time when I gave you my blanket to keep you warm because you'd been soaked by water." And you just immediately have this memory of this time when he gave you a blanket because you were soaking wet. That you later found out was because he intentionally got you soaking wet to try and look nice by giving you a blanket.
Oh my
It sounds like
Does
him.
he sew the blanket? Because I could tie him from the rafters right now.
I could just do the water torture with the.
And Charlotte just goes, "Oh gosh, what was his... I gotta remember his name and write it down. Atinus or you know what?
Artino.
You know what? She's just gonna call him Addie. Addie.
While
If you
you're-
really care about me, if you really care about me, keep 10 feet away from me.
While you guys have been dealing with him, Boba Fett has opened the other 3 cells,
Oh shit!
Oh.
and a Gand and 2 Gamorreans have emerged, and he talks to them for a minute, and he goes, "All right, I know the way to get up to the next floor. These guys are gonna go release the rest of the men to go back and stall the guards when they finally get out of those barracks."
Yep.
Starts to follow Boba Fett since he apparently knows the rest of the way.
Right. So you got this freaking this guy that's a mess. Like I'm just gonna point. He's too beat up to be any use in a fight just from being in there. Like he's just kind of like.
So is he going to sit here or is he going to tag along?
He's kind of trailing behind you, like winking at Shola every time she looks at him, and she cringes.
It's like it feels like
Dang.
Nathan like aims his gun at him and be like, "Do that again. Try me, bitch."
Fucking wink at her one more fucking time. I fucking dare you.
All right, so you go up to these doors, and like those prisoners that Boba Fett let out have seen the combination for these armored doors from the guards going by repeatedly. So he basically just unlocks them without having to try.
Yep, easy information. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
And straight up ahead is there's a stairway leading up here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna uncover the rest of the room for the hell of it, though.
All right.
Those appear to just be like machines that affect the temperature in the ship. The things that are to like the sides of the steps.
Can we make it colder or hotter in the barracks?
Oh, that.
They don't seem to really control like a room specifically. They seem to be for setting the temperature across
Again,
the whole
it kind of
ship.
sounds like something we will mess with. We can maybe try to see if we can mess with quickly on our way out,
Right.
All right.
just to screw with them.
All right. So I guess we go up the stairs. What if I really cringe?
And just so you guys know, the next map is actually kind of. You know what? This map is so blurry and shitty looking. I'm just gonna skip it and just go back to the regular screen.
Okay.
Because there's not a whole lot to this last floor anyhow.
Okay.
Because because the last image for that set was not anywhere near as big as the rest file set or image wise, so it's like incredibly
small, and
well,
then it gets completely stretched and pixely. Yeah.
So yeah, but you head up the stairs into it's a fairly large room, and like as soon as you head up the stairs, you hear someone yell halt, and there's a big reinforced door at the other end of the room, and there's a bunch of enemies in here. This fight you're not going to be able to avoid because
Well,
because two of the guys here have the force and actually sensed you coming before you came up here.
Okay, because I was like, oh,
they came prepared. All right, fine.
Let's do it.
Fine.
Oh,
Just
I like that.
dropping the
creepy
rifle,
design.
pulling out the lightsaber. You're not gonna enjoy this.
Okay. Oh, okay. These guys again. All right.
Oh, yay.
Yep.
Okay,
And
well,
there
you nearly
is-
killed me.
Pull away the rifle, pull out the lightsaber. Yeah, you're not gonna enjoy me.
Oh, welcome back. Time to torture you some more.
Welcome back. Oh boy,
Ooh.
there's a few of them.
Yeah, these ones I'm using as
Oh,
they count as part of the same thing. I
Better
did
get
not
those
mean
grenades ready.
I did not mean to stretch that token.
Better get those grenades ready, Beard.
But those guys count as like a single unit. But
Okay.
everybody's gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. Ah.
Never be the first. Ha! Not terrible.
Oh.
They're all currently at medium range because while this is a fairly decent sized room, it's not big enough for them to be at long range.
Who's the guy in the center over there?
That is yeah.
Black Ops.
I'm gonna point this out. He's wearing black clone trooper armor. You don't know who he is.
Haven't we seen him once or twice before?
It's not the same guy because the
Yeah,
one
Blades.
you saw the one Commander Blades actually had a cape.
Okay.
And his armor was a little more fancy aside from the helmet. This guy, his armor literally just looks like black clone trooper armor.
Hmm.
All right, everybody's rolled. Oh wait, I didn't roll for Boba Fett.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to change the music because this music is not boss battle music enough. Mr. Beard, it's your turn first.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna aim at one of these guys down here.
All right, so 3 yellow and a blue against 2 purple.
Oh, there we go.
Ba-boom.
Okay, so that's
Boom
11
goes the
damage
dynamite.
before they're soaked. So that's okay. So one of them took a pretty nasty shot, but he's still standing. Shola's turn.
How far away are they? Short, medium, or?
Medium.
I guess Shola's gonna destroy that beard shot at.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 1 yellow, 1 green, and aim. So that's blue. 3 or 2 purple.
Two purple because they're at medium.
Right. Oh, I fell, but with advantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you. You got a defense die the next time someone tries to attack you.
Okay.
Just remind me that if somebody tries to hit you.
Okay.
Boba Fett's turn. He's going to. His gun has auto fire, so he's going to actually target the top group and try to take all of them out in one shot.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. He doesn't get to aim though because he's doing that.
Yeah, the automatic.
Oh.
Okay.
So let's see. Wow. He.
What?
I'm trying to think actually.
Oh, okay.
No, they're not. They're not dead, but one of them is, but the other two are just badly damaged. Kingsguard, first one, moves up to close range and takes a pot shot at Mr. Beard with a pistol.
You bastard.
You bastages.
Wait, doesn't he have that shield now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why he probably got less than he would have otherwise.
Yeah.
So one, that's he literally did 1 damage because of your soak.
Ow.
Is that all you got?
Black Ops Trooper moves up closer and takes a shot at Boba Fett.
Oh.
What is this? I don't remember this guy's exact stats. Well, Boba Fett has adversary, doesn't he? And he still got hit though. That's actually quite a bit of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I might have made this fight harder than I should have.
Okay.
Well, we do have grenades.
That is true.
I told Beard to get the grenades ready just in case.
Yeah, this bottom group of
Who would leave the ship without the grenades?
with battle droids takes a shot at Boba Fett as well.
Huh.
Actually, I forgot his freaking defense from his armor. Let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Because I screwed up on that roll slightly. Let's see what will happen from the 2 defense dice. That wouldn't have made a difference.
Okay.
Oh god, the freaking droids hit him.
Wow, he's not having a good day today.
He doesn't
So-
sign up with 60 ties in this game.
He's probably just in there going, person forgot the thermal detonators.
He's like, ow, 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 ow. Girl's turn.
Yeah, fix this, man.
Oguro has one move he wants to make. Let's make sure the other guard, the other King's Guard, doesn't make a move. Whee! Strain and get into melee range.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he hasn't moved yet. So you
He
get a
hasn't
blue
moved yet.
die.
I get bonuses.
Yeah, go. Get
How many blue dice do you get at this point from that ability? I can't remember how many ranks you have in it. That's what you only got 1 rank, so but it's 1 blue die. So
One blue die. Also, I believe I put some strain on me to
Yeah.
get there. Correct?
yeah. See, I'll take that off in a second. But you're gonna roll 2 yellow, 3 green, and a blue against 2 purple because he's got an adversary rank.
2 yellow, 3 green, 1 blue, and 2 purple.
Yes.
Smack. Critical.
Yeah, that's got to be critical.
Yeah, that's definitely critical.
Had to roll.
Actually,
And-
just having to think. I think I have something that does something with the criticals I got.
I think you add 10 to the roll, to the critical hit die roll. I think because you have, because you got lethal blows, which makes it so that
Spend 1 victory or 2 glory dice in a successful hit to disarm your opponent.
Wait, what? Oh,
Some GM, like my second to last skill
yeah, I see that.
or talent.
Because so you're critical hitting him and you're disarming him, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. No, let's see the roll, the 100 roll.
Okay, so let me see here though.
Yeah.
He like, shit. I'm still trying to affect. So that's 11 damage. He strains to deflect part of it. which brings it down to 5 damage. But you disarmed him, so he's not gonna be able to he's not gonna be able to parry again until he gets his weapon back off the ground.
Which makes him very vulnerable now.
42 for the critical hit table.
Oh, that's right. Plus 10. Yeah, 42.
Target is knocked prone and suffers 1 strain.
So basically, it's like he can't do nothing.
So just the Wookiee just growls. He leaps across and smacks the guy in his ass.
He's got to spend a turn getting back up and getting his weapon back, so he's not gonna.
He basically
do a
just
whole lot.
knocked him the heck out for a turn. Basically.
The other group of the group of 2 droids, aim at Grow.
Oh no!
Because they see that one of their bosses just got knocked on his ass.
Come at me, boys. You're gonna have to do a lot more damage.
Nothing. They got nothing.
Yeah.
A laser blast hits Grow in the chest. He just flexes his chest and gets ready to smack the guy on the ground again.
Okay.
Nathan.
Alright, I'm gonna aim and shoot at the Black Ops trooper.
Okay, so that's what, 2 yellow, a green, a blue against 2 purple and a black.
Oh, okay. This guy's something. Okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Beard.
got a pot
hey.
shot on him at least. Not sure how much damage it did, but he at least got something in.
Okay, so yeah, you left a huge scorch mark on his shoulder plate, and he kind of flinched from it and was like, "You son of a bitch."
I got him for you, Beard.
Thank you.
I think he's just cracking his neck muscles, going, "Okay, I know which idiot's gonna die first."
This guy that was knocked on the floor. He suffers a strain to kind of like quickly like roll away and pick his lightsaber up, but that's his whole turn, is just getting to his feet and getting his weapon back in his hands.
Okay.
Mr. Beard.
Yep, here we go.
All right. Are they? Ah, damn it, Grog, you went over there.
Yeah, because you're gonna throw the grenade. Yep.
I know, as they bunched up.
Technically,
Never mind.
you could
Yeah.
throw the grenade.
I was
and
gonna say, yeah, you can throw it right
Yeah.
here and it won't touch me.
Well, no,
Okay.
this isn't like an exact, but like if you want to just like chuck a grenade at this entire batch of droids, you can do that.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
So, what is it? 3 yellow and a blue against 2 purple.
Oh wait, I have to move up for that crap.
Yeah, I guess technically you do.
Because the grenades are short.
Grenades are short range. You can move up without actually engaging the one guy, because unless you're directly trying to get into melee range.
No, I'm
melee
not.
range of him. So we'll say you're like right here, and you're close range.
And,
So yeah,
and don't worry about too much. You do have a shield for his weapon, so
Yeah, 3 yellow against 1 purple.
Well, and since I initially aimed, I keep aiming now.
Yeah, because you did aim at the one last time. Because you damaged that one already.
There we
Ooh,
go.
nice. That might be a wipe.
Yeah, you took all of them out.
You did the thing that Boba Fett couldn't.
Well, because the number of successes you got, each threw their soak on its own, so they all just took the base damage of your grenade, which was enough to take them out. Shola's turn.
Sure. This guy's in short range, right?
He's at short range if you want to move up to engage him.
I'm gonna move up to engage him, and I'm going to use my lightsaber. So that's what is my lightsaber skill at? Because I think I may have ranked it up. No.
No, still 3. So that's 3 yellow, 2 green against 2 purples and a black.
All right, 2 purples to the black. So 3 yellows, 2 greens, 2 purples, and a black.
Yep.
And I'm also aiming because I used my movement to get to him this time. So that's 1 blue, I think.
Huh?
Because I can aim, because I didn't
Shrink
No,
myself.
no, you can't aim because you'd have to aim instead of moving.
What?
Oh.
You can only aim if you didn't move at the same turn. That's why Beard keeps aiming instead of moving most of the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So...
I thought we could do both, but okay.
No, because it counts as a maneuver.
Oh!
Okay. Never mind.
Oh hell.
Oh, shit. 7 plus 6, that's 14 before he parries part of it. 14 minus, yes, 7. You got him across the chest pretty nasty, and it was a pretty nasty hit, but he's not down because you managed to knock your saber away before it cut in too deep to hit his vitals.
But he felt that.
Yeah. Boba Fett's turn. He I forgot to check some of his I need to check because he's got some special abilities that just haven't really.
Yeah.
No, his thing is re-rolling. He can re-roll check for encounter. He didn't need to do that though because he didn't miss completely. He's actually gonna he's gonna move up and shoot at the. Actually, wait, no, he doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need to move up because that guy already moved up. He's gonna aim at the trooper.
All right.
So aim at special ops.
Oh
Ooh.
fuck! He critical hit him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see what the critical hit is before I specify.
Okay.
That's what happens.
30, which is discouraging wound. Flip one light side destiny point to a dark side reverse if it's the NPC. Okay, so you guys got an extra destiny point from that happening, basically.
Yeah.
But none of you guys have almost never used the things, so
The
I don't know
force
if
is
it
with
matters
us.
much. But they have less that they can use themselves now because one of them got flipped. Kingsguard, the one's directly in front of Shola.
Mm-hmm. Both the Kingsguards have been smacked pretty hard this round.
He's gonna aim. Shola has like 1 defense die, right?
Right.
Or is it
Well,
2?
she got a few defense die because of her training on
But we're talking about the 1 extra defense die from the crit.
yeah.
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking. Oh no, I'm talking about you get 1 talent, don't
Defensive
you?
training. 2 defensive training, so
So you get 3. You get 3 black dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't hit anything.
But he feels really lucky about his chances.
Yeah. I missed, but I think I'm gonna survive this battle.
Someone's a very bad psychic.
The Black Ops trooper is going to shoot at Boba Fett again
Oh, okay.
because he did a
Because now they're exchanging shots at this point.
yeah. And he's gonna aim. And Boba Fett is going to spend 1 of your destiny points to upgrade one of the difficulty dice on the attack
Okay.
because he doesn't want to get hit again.
Oh, is he taking too much damage?
And he lucked out, and that actually saved him from getting hit.
Okay. Now it's Gro's time.
Gro's turn.
There we go.
I am going to make you hurt. All right. Doesn't say that actually, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is going to hurt him a lot more than it's going to hurt Gro. Okay. So right. I keep forgetting what I need to roll for this. I have to do roll for.
Oh, your lightsaber attack.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, right,
now.
lightsaber. Here we go. 2 on my bronze, so 2 yellow, 3 green.
Yeah, 2 yellow, 3 green, and a blue because you can aim now.
Yeah,
because
blue
you
for
already
an
moved.
aim against 2 purple
Against 2 purple and a black.
and a black. Damn it!
Oh. Yeah, so you wind up to make a big strike, and you know he's just recently got to his feet and just instinctively leaps backwards when you try to hit him.
But obviously
Yeah.
he's scared as shit because that gave me something, I assume.
Okay, let's see these battle droids.
Yeah,
Let's see what
he's,
they're gonna attack.
He basically, I'm gonna just do this thing I did before. You're gonna get an extra defense die next time someone tries to hit you.
All right.
These Legion droids are like, that guy over there blew up our buddies.
Oh,
Who?
no, yeah,
Oh,
going
they're gonna
after
shoot a
Other guy.
beard.
They're shooting at Beard.
Get the
And
white bearded man.
They hit.
Probably for one damage.
Yeah, they literally did 1 damage again.
Beard's
Beard's made himself tanky. He's went out of his way to do that, and that shield helps on top of that.
He's
Yep.
Captain America. Captain Beard.
Oh no, he'd be officially Captain America if you can throw it and it comes back.
Nathan's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I did last time. Just aim and shoot at the black trooper.
Okay, 2 yellow, a green, blue against 2 purple and 2 black.
Okay, I missed.
I think he gets 2 black. Actually, he was only supposed to get 1 black, but it still didn't matter because the black dice came up blank anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the defense die thing for you, but they're probably not gonna hit you because you've just been sitting back there not
Yeah, just sit
succeeding at
back,
anything.
taking 5 shots. Yeah.
Just sitting back, just pew pew pew.
Kingsguard going to attack Grow.
We're getting sunshine.
Yep. Don't forget the, of course, the defensive die.
Yeah, you get some action because you get 1 from your armor. Actually, did you have any abilities that added defense dice? I don't remember.
Actually, I should double check that too. I might.
Yeah. Make sure.
I added a bunch of stuff last time.
You can parry. I can see. Yeah, you got
I got the defensive train, so 1
yeah,
black
you got
die.
you got a ranking one. So that means you're getting 3 total right now. He's still
Oof.
hit.
Oh wait. 1 extra for the defensive training. I should have had 4 black die then. Oh well, never mind. It's too late now.
Let's see in here though. What was okay? That sorry. Are you gonna parry? I'm assuming you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna parry.
Take less damage. So that's 3 strain to reduce that 9 to a 5.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've absorbed that 5 then.
No, you don't. Soak doesn't absorb lightsaber damage.
Oh, that's. I forget about that. I figured it takes everything, but okay.
Yeah, that's
Need more parrying.
Yeah, that's one of the major points of pairing is because, like, granted, regular melee weapons don't have breach, which just basically ignores all soak. They have pierce, which ignores some of it, but lightsabers, because they have breach, ignores everything. It just cuts straight through your soak.
Right.
That's why most lightsaber trees involve stuff that makes it harder for you to get hit. Mr. Beard.
Okay, I'm gonna move around to aim at these guys and stuff and take them.
Yeah.
All right. With your gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my gun this time.
I'm not gonna count that as you moving because you're still in the same distance. So that's
Gotcha.
that's three yellow and a blue against 1 purple.
Jeez.
Eliminate them.
Yeah. So. Yeah, one of them's down. he kind of bumped backwards and damaged this guy slightly, like crashing into him from the impact. That one droid is still alive, though.
That's fine. Well, he's
Cool.
next.
So Shula is going to aim this time,
Okay.
and 1 blue, and 2 purple, and a black die.
Yes.
Purple and black.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
But no advantage, so I don't get to do the cool ability that you do.
Actually, because you got 2 triumphs, I'm gonna say you. It doesn't. I'm gonna just say you critical hit him. I'm not gonna let you spend it for something else because those threats being there. But he's gonna deflect to reduce that slightly.
Or parry.
Yeah, parry. He. Wait, that was.
So should I go ahead and roll the D100?
Yeah, go ahead and do it for me.
9.
Alright. 9 is target can only act during the last. Oh, that's one that doesn't really make sense for the way we've been doing initiative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that he dropped his weapon instead because the thing you got wouldn't have had any effect with the way we've been doing things.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's turn. He's going to aim and shoot at the trooper. There it is.
Oh.
That's a crit.
Duh.
$45. Actually, no, that's technically 55 because he's already got a critical injury. Pierce the wound on the target increases the difficulty of all today, and it's not going to have much of an effect on this, but he does have an extra critical wound on him. The one directly in front of Shola has to spend his maneuver picking his weapon back up, meaning he cannot aim, so he's only going to get his regular attack.
Of course, I'm going to parry if he hits.
Yeah, he just barely hit. He didn't get any advantage or anything, though.
I'll still parry.
Right. How many ranks in parry do you have?
Oh, geez.
3. So that's that reduces it by 5 total when you parry. Yeah, that reduces it by 5 total when you parry. So that means that his 8 damage becomes 3.
Ooh. Nasty bugger.
This guy is. I'm trying to decide what this guy should even do because of the fact he's almost dead.
Super dying trooper.
To take his last, I don't know, hit somebody.
I dare him to run past me.
He's not going to try to run away. He actually. He kind of takes a quick look around and drops his gun, and he actually leaps at Grow with a grenade, trying to do a kamikaze attack.
Oh.
Kick him away.
I don't know. Somebody do something.
Oh wait, yeah. Can I react to this?
Oh my god.
Oh wow. There's
That's
nothing I can do until my
That's
turn.
not that's
right?
not as much as you think it is though, because this explosion gets absorbed by the soak. So
True.
But
so
that
that
triumph,
would
though.
that would have been 11 damage before the soak, so 5. And he did in fact kill himself, so he's out of the fight.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Grow managed to react fast enough to not get caught by the whole blast, so he just kind of got skinned by it. He's like, ah, you son of a... Because he's in the middle of his own fight and just all of a sudden exploding person.
Yeah.
I like to picture he's a Wookiee with really long hair over his body, and after that fight, it's all shorter.
Yeah.
Like he's been buzzed.
Oh, by the
Just
way,
got-
because I'm been wounded or injured, I do a +1 on all brawl and melee attacks. Does
Oh,
that
yeah.
include lightsabers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that includes to your damage. You do an extra damage. So it is your turn. So
I'm angry, I'm wounded, and I'm gonna smack this guy again. The 3 yellow. No wait, it's 2 yellow, 3 green.
2 yellow, 3 green, and a blue against 2 purple and a black.
Hit him.
Yep.
+1.
Yep. That would raise it from a 9 to a 10. He's going to deflect. And
The haymaker. Boom.
he's still He definitely he just barely manages to parry and looks kind of shaken by the sudden burst of strength from Grow. He's like, oh crap.
It's a Wookiee. What do you expect?
This Soul Legion droid takes a shot at Beard. Oh my god!
It's like the most.
Whoa.
Okay, let's see.
That's kind
I
of
like
smart.
this.
Yeah.
I like to think the droid is just like, oh wait, I had to aim by point looking for this view of the blaster.
Let's try aiming using this part of the blaster. Oh my god, it works!
Like Beard gets his shield up and cuts off a good chunk of the blast, and then but part of it still kind of like some of the sparks get him in the face. He takes a little bit of damage.
Ah, sparkles.
Nathan,
Okay. Let's see if a good spot to. I'll try to like aim and ensure that this King's Guard.
okay. Yellow and green. No wait, 2 yellow and green, 1 blue against 3 purple and a black.
Okay. Man, what's all with the black die, man? I'm not saying that's
Because
bad.
their defensive training gives them a black die. They're able
okay.
to.
Oh, okay, and I missed.
No. Yeah, the King's Guard just told you no.
Yeah, he's in the middle of. He's like in the middle of fighting with a lightsaber battle with Shola, and just kind of like casually deflects your blast as it comes at him. Just keep fighting like nothing happened. This one fighting Grow is going to attack Grow.
Oh,
Fuck. He
parry.
critical. Yeah, he did critical hit you though, but
That's fine. Critical me. That gives me a +2 now.
oh my god. Oh.
I will hurt you more. Fucking rage.
30 on the critical hit table is
Isn't that the
discouraging wound. It flips it. It's so stupid. It literally just flips the destiny point. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was earlier.
yeah, we did get this one earlier. Like, wasn't it kind of a fluff thing? Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't severely impact you so much unless you're actively caring about the destiny points a lot more, which I've tried to use them a little bit this session when I didn't really use them much before.
How many destiny points do we have?
This should be visible to everybody. I mean, it's not. I'll change it.
Okay.
You guys should be able to see it, but maybe because you can't click on it, it won't.
Where is it?
It's the thing that's right below the difficulty things. This
Thing
this
right
token.
below difficulty things. Oh, that thing. The Star Wars Destiny thing here.
Yeah. Can you know what I'm gonna
We don't
Just
see
don't-
numbers.
I'm gonna make it so everybody can edit it. Actually, I don't know if there's a way to do that. How do I? Shit. I don't know how to change who can edit it.
Does it have a character sheet?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, well, right now there's currently 6 dark side and 6 light side destiny points.
Okay.
So it's even Stevens right now. Okay.
Yeah. You guys can use the light side ones, the enemy can use the dark side one.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, it's Mr. Beard's turn.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the last droid.
Yeah, get him.
Try and get that last droid.
3 yellow. You already got
There
it.
we go.
Yeah, he just goes and falls over. He's gone. Shola.
Shola's gonna aim and attack. Can I use a destiny point to add to my attack roll at all?
You can upgrade one of the greens to a yellow.
Okay, so 4 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, 2 purple, 1 black.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I can't do that now. But I can spend some of that advantage to do a second hit.
I'm gonna tell you there's no point because he's dead.
Yeah, killed him. There's no point. Yeah, you murdered him. You murdered his face.
All right.
Yeah, he's gone. There's literally a single enemy left.
Yeah, that's everybody. and
Boba
yeah,
Fett's
everybody-
turn.
Oh wait. There is something I can do.
What?
Oh, what?
I got a new ability where I can pull enemies towards me. But would that give Grow a free attack if I pull it towards me? when
I
he's
don't
engaged?
think so. That's
no,
a D&D rule.
because there's not attack of opportunity in this.
Okay, never mind then. Just sit there and enjoy this.
You just make it so Grow would have to move to get into melee range of him again, which he probably wouldn't appreciate.
Right.
All right. So Boba Fett is going to move up a little bit and take a shot at this guy. And he hit. So let's see. That's
Very awkward hit, but it hit.
yeah. He's gonna deflect, and he's basically out of strain to do anything now.
Oh.
Oh, the guy I'm fighting?
Yeah, he's out of strain, so he has no abilities to do
Yeah,
damage.
he's on. He's really at his limit. Just kind of.
He's been trying to
fighting-
buff from all my texts for so long. Now he's just like, oh shit.
He's been fighting Grow, and this whole time, and he just barely avoided taking like a fatal shot from Boba Fett, and he's kind of looking around. He realizes that he's the only one left standing, and he's just. If you can't see his facial expression, so you don't really know
What you can tell by his body type.
You can tell by his body language. He's like having a panic attack almost.
He has every reason to worry.
It is Grow's turn.
Yeah, you
3
should
yellow,
never
2
anger
green,
again.
1 blue, 2 purple, 1 black.
Yep.
And a +2. And I disarm him.
Let's see. Yeah, he's
No,
dead.
it might not matter.
Because he can't parry any of that, so he's just dead.
Oh yeah, he's disarmed, all right. Just lop off his arm. That's for being a pain in the neck.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody's
So-
kind of hurt, and Nathan's just like, "Yay, I'm okay."
So, yeah,
Actually,
you finish off the last of the enemies, and you're just kind of looking around the room like, holy crap, that was a thing that happened. And you know you're trying to
how much healing does a stim do?
5, I think.
5. Yeah, it's 5. And it reduces
I
each
have
time
two.
you
I
use
have
it.
2 stims. I'm gonna take one right away.
Well, yeah, it reduces each time you use it, so you wouldn't want to pop both of them at once anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll at least give me over 10, which will give me more than half my hit points back. So.
Yeah, in fact, Boba Fett does the same thing. He pops a stim. Because everybody's trying to. Everybody's in the middle of coming down from the adrenaline of that fight, and you know, you're thinking, oh, we better figure out how to get the door open, and then something unexpected happens. You're starting to search the room, and you notice around one of the bodies of one of the guardsmen, there's like a black miasma kind of energy swirling around him all of a sudden.
Lightsaber back on.
And and I'm just gonna point out, like, Grow and Shola, it's like the hairs on the back of their neck are standing up from just what they're sensing right now. And this is definitely a force related thing, but everybody can see this energy swirling around this body.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And it kind of floats back to its feet, and on top of the mask, it's kind of like there's 2 red glowing eyes that appear, and you just hear this voice go, "I knew I should have made Count Matza put more guards, better guards."
Oh no.
Surely.
And this body just looks at you and goes, "So you're the mercenaries I've heard about." Let me put a token out there just so you
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the regular guy's token, but it's obviously something's going on here.
Possession.
And does anyone like?
Shola is gonna bravely go, "Who are you?"
He goes, "There are many names that I am known by, but you shall simply call me King."
No.
He kind of looks at the group and goes, "I've had it with your interference." And he slowly holds out his hand, and everybody just kind of feels like a wave of force over them. Everybody's gonna have to make a roll.
What kind of roll?
This is going to be a resilience.
Okay.
It's gonna be resilience or discipline, depending on which one you have higher in.
Probably discipline.
So let's see. Let's look at Grow, because I don't think you have anything in either of those, but you have more brawn than you do willpower. So you're going to be rolling 5. Grow, you're going to be rolling 5 green against 3 purple.
Yeah, discipline is
Boom.
And actually, let me clear.
skill check work.
Yes, you succeeded. I'm going to clear this out though.
Whoa.
Shola, you just made a discipline roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Charlotte just rolled pretty much the same thing as me, so yeah.
Nathan, you're going to.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know my discipline's like a skill check, but it's like I didn't put anything.
Yeah, neither one. You're just rolling straight up 2 green against 3 purple.
Okay. two green, 3 purple.
I got
and
resilience.
Oh,
So it should be 1 yellow, 3 green.
You can't leave me with Auntie.
Yeah, one
It'd be a
yellow,
nightmare.
3 green against 3 purple beard.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what Boba Fett rolls.
Oh,
Barely made it.
He's actually really good with the discipline.
Damn.
Yeah,
wow.
That's still close.
Like Nathan, the rest of you just feel like this immense force on you, like you're suddenly in like 2 or 3 times the normal gravity. Like your body feels immensely heavy, and you kind of look over your shoulder briefly and notice Nathan is literally just like falling straight to the ground and can't stand back up.
Immediately start marching over to this guy, and he's about to
Yeah.
get a lightsaber against the skull.
Yeah, you're trying to move towards him, but even though you're still standing, you're moving incredibly slow. But Shola suddenly feels something strange, like there's some outside force granting her power.
Oh,
Shola, roll a force die.
All right.
here we go.
Oh,
Oof.
So, this isn't a failure. What happens is just different depending on what you rolled. You kind of feel like you no longer have control of your body, as you just suddenly feel a massive surge of energy. And nobody else can see this, but Gro, just felt that and is looking back at you and just kind of sees like a red aura around Shola's body.
Oh no.
And
Oh my.
just suddenly she throws her hands forward and the mask on the guardsman just splits in half and he falls to the ground. Shola, the aura around her dissipates and she kind of falls down to her knees and hears a different voice in her head say, "Well done, my child."
No. No.
who are you?
Oh, it just
There's no
disappeared.
response.
No. I think we know what this is.
And no, it doesn't sound like this. It doesn't sound like
That's
that.
what I was wondering.
Because it was a phrase that he's used.
It's a much
before,
deeper
okay.
it's a much deeper sounding voice than
Ooh,
Oh.
I
Then-
know through you.
I thought it'd be funny if you just hear this. Guess who?
Guess who? Unlimited lightning.
You have taken the first steps to becoming a true Sith.
Yeah. So,
Enjoy
yeah,
it.
everybody's able to move freely again. And Boba Fett's looking around, it's like, what just happened?
It's like I don't think Nathan could even see anything considering he was on
Yeah,
the ground.
Yeah, you were basically like face
planted.
down, unable to do anything. Everybody
Sean
else
is-
kind of used like every ounce of their willpower not to fall down.
Shula's just breathing heavily and just going, "What just happened? What just happened?"
I couldn't see. I was on the ground.
But everybody is pretty positive that that dead body did not do that on its own.
Basically goes, whatever did that is actually the real ringleader. And but looks back to Shola and points, and something just got a hold of her for a moment and just gave her a big boost.
Yeah.
More questions about the
Shola isn't really sure what happened because she blacked out when she gained that surge of energy.
And whatever that boost was allowed her to, and looks back to the body that's no longer masked, gave her enough energy to knock that thing back out of here.
What do we see behind the mask?
It's just a guy, I assume.
Just more or less a guy. His body is kind of like charred and shriveled. Like you don't know if that's from your attack or just the
whatever force was taking
from
hold
the
of
force
him.
that reanimated him. But I was going to point out, you do the trooper you did you that kind of suicided himself on Gro.
Mm-hmm.
Beard catches a glimpse of him and realizes that it's like he's a perfect clone trooper, like, and I mean like a young clone trooper, not like an old clone trooper.
Oh.
Like Beard and Boba Fett are probably the only ones that really notice this unless they tell somebody else.
Speaking of which, do they either of those two make a connection at all?
I don't think so. Like I think Boba Fett probably knows that Beard's a clone trooper, but Beard doesn't necessarily know that about Boba Fett.
Right.
That he was originally a clone.
Yeah.
So, now that things have calmed down, you go back to looking and you do find one of the guardsmen had a data pad with like a password to open the security door at the
Okay, let me do that.
it's a
It's right
password.
there. Anyone could do that.
You technically don't need to hack it.
I know, just be sure.
Boop. Doodle.
So
Shola helps Nathan up on her shoulder because he was kind of knocked.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
kind
kind
of
of still shaken from being like gravity slammed to the floor.
and face planted basically like onto the...
I'm kind of surprised that everybody except him succeeded. Like I thought at least one other person would have failed.
That's probably and I'm pretty sure I got face planted, but I'm pretty sure I didn't actually lose any health points.
No, you just couldn't move like at all.
Okay,
Okay, so everybody slowly makes their way to the door and opens the door. Inside they are greeted by where is that thing? Obviously,
the thing?
Jabba the Hutt's sitting in here.
Yeah. Okay, big boy.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
In fact, let me just drag the image onto here instead of leaving it in the thingy.
I'm pretty sure
And-
Matt can do it.
And he's kind of his hands are kind of like chained together in front of his body, but they did leave his protocol droid with him. Like, and Jabba looks up and mutters something, and the protocol droid, what was the protocol droid's name again? TC-70, looks at the party and says, "The wise and powerful Jabba wishes to thank you for coming to his rescue. He is very pleased to see the Honorable Boba Fett is amongst your numbers."
Have we actually met Jabba when we gave him?
No.
For
You had an
fifth time, no.
you had an informant pass it off to him. He does kind of like look at the party for a moment, and then you hear him say something, and go and the droid looks at you and says, Jabba wishes to know, are you the band of bounty hunters that sent him the information about Timo?
Oh. That would be a yes, and we currently are here on behalf of the rebellion to help get you out of here. We've already freed some of your men.
He is his previous look of annoyance from being capturation kind of turns to a smile and he lets out a ho ho ho. and then
Wait, who can do the ho 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 best?
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
and you hear him talk some more, and you clearly hear him say "Grorua."
Oh.
And the protocol droid looks at Gro and says, "It's almost ironic that you're among those who came to rescue Jabba, as he was in the middle of dealings with in regards to you when the planet was attacked."
Oh, interesting.
The protocol droid walks up to you and hands you data pad that had hidden in its chest. It says, "This is information that Jabba had been working on with Az Morrigan. Several of his spies have located a crime lord hiding on Geonosis that has all the remaining members of your family in his arena."
Immediately start paging through like, holy shit. And finally finds it and is looking it over really quick.
Shola puts one hand on like the shoulder blade of Grow,
Yeah,
trying to
right
comfort him.
Nathan wish he could, but he's still kind of woozy. So
I assume most of them are there then?
Yeah, all of them except for Chaka, because you already rescued him.
Okay. He seems annoyed, but thankful for at least finding out where they are now.
Jabba nods and then says, the protocol droid tells you that Jabba is most grateful for your rescue, but perhaps we should discuss matters more when we're out of here.
Girl quickly nods and hands him back the data pad, and probably the best thing to do right away is probably walk over to Jabba and help free his hands.
Yeah, you and Boba Fett walk over and start trying to get the because they're huge shackles because they've been made for a hut. So
give me my brawn check. Let me snap these things with my bare hands.
It takes you a couple minutes, but you bust them off, and a couple more.
Raise no weak Wookiees.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Grow doing this with a teacher with an S on it.
Yeah, a couple of the Gamorreans come in and slowly start helping Jabba move to get out of the place. And this is actually, I realize how late it is.
Yeah, it's almost the perfect time actually to end for
today. We just barely got through this.
Yeah.
I'll deal with divvying up the experience and everything later. We can continue this next time. This is probably a good spot to stop.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'll end the stream then here. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye.